If a black man, if a black man, thank you for liking my live. Good morning, Miss Carter. Good morning, Brenda Love. Good morning, Fox MJ. Thank you for liking my live. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Black Block Mafia. D's World. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Quan, Quinn, Juicy, Nate, Katrina, Catherine. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Miss Pretty. Good morning, Jocelyn. Good morning, Winston. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We just getting started. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Chef. Good morning, Naomi. Good morning, Ralph. Good morning, good morning. When you come in, make sure you're fun the live host. Make sure you are grabbing up your daily heartbeat. Good morning, Red. Good morning. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Lily. Good morning, Big Boss. Good morning, Anthony 7629. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Peterson. Good morning, Janika. Good morning, Apostle. Good morning, Ferrito. Good morning, They All Love Me. Good morning, Golden Libra. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, China. Hey, good morning, China. I ain't seen you in a minute. I ain't seen you in a little while, China. Good morning, Rose. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Susie. Good morning, Miss Love Fast Cars. Good morning, Red. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Peaches. Good morning, Monte. Good morning, Shay. Good morning. When you come in, make sure you're on front of the live host. Grab up your daily heartbeat and tap this screen because y'all know we take off at 10,000 taps. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today we're going to have a conversation, but I'm going to open the floor up. It's early in the morning. Yeah, you ain't been on the... Thank you. Good morning. I don't know how to say their name. Good morning. Good morning, Love Bug. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today, I'm going to open up the floor. If anybody want to have a conversation, is there anything that you would like to talk about? If there's something that you want to talk about, that's fine. I know when some people on that's been coming on a regular and that don't be here. Like, I know when you don't be here. All the people that come on the live, it's just certain people that pop out, and I know you are one of the people that have not been on my live in a minute. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara in the business. I already did. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Miss Barbara, I'm glad you're here. That means you got the tapper on. Good morning, Miss Barbara. That means you got the tell. Nyla, please. What? Thank you. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Listen, right now, if there's anything that you want to talk about, you want me to discuss, let me know. We're going to talk about it. Because today's topic is, how many streams of income do you think that you need? And how many do you have right now in order to live the life that you want to live? Good morning, Pooh. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Irene. How many streams of income do you think you need? And how many do you have? Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How many streams of income do you have, and how many do you think you need to live the life you want to live? With everything going up so high, we're going to talk about it because it's good. Say, I know if this day and age we need about 10 strains, that part, about 10 strains. We're going to have some conversations. We're going to talk about some things this morning. I'm glad my girl, Miss Barbara, jumped on early. Only got one, okay? Good morning. Thank you, Nate. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you, Nate. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Today we're gonna talk about. I got Miss Barbara is got her tap on here. But come on, y'all, let's help tap this thing out. Let's get the 10,000 taps before I even start. Let's get the 10,000 taps before I even start. We just getting on. We've been on like 6 minutes. Let's push this thing through. Come on, y'all, come through in the building. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Charles. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. Hey, good morning. When y'all come in, y'all let's tap the screen. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Spiritual. Good morning, Together Well. Good morning, Jean. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Y'all let's tap the screen. Hey, CC. Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen. Come on, y'all. We have 4,000 already, and we only been on here 7 minutes. Y'all, when you come in, I want you to hold my nose down. Good morning. I want you to hold my nose down, and I want you to share my live out with 10 people. And once you do it one time with 10 people, you don't have to do it no more. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Share it out to 10 people. And once you do that, you don't have to do it no more. Good morning. It's spring, yes. Yesterday was the first day of spring, y'all. Welcome in. Shall we have 5,000? Good morning, Camry and family. Good morning, Miss Lovable 1996. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all, let's share this live out. Good morning, Miss Gloria B. Good morning, Light Reader. Good morning, Clint. Good morning, Monica Torres. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. When you come in, make sure you thumb it up. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in, Raina. Good morning. Thank you for liking the live. Good morning, Chris. When you come in, tap this screen. Let's get to 10,000 taps. We've been on here 8 minutes. We ain't even been on here this long, but we almost at 10,000 taps. And the quicker we get to 10,000 taps, the quicker we finna get on and get to talking, because it's some few things that I want to talk about this morning. It's a few things that I want to talk about this morning. It is a few things that I want to talk about this morning. Yes, it's a few things that I want to talk about this morning. There's a few things that I want to talk about this morning. Good morning, Belle. I don't know what's on my throat this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get over here. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, J. Rose. Good morning. Good morning, Anaya. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. What? Like, why you? No, we're not talking like that on my live this morning. We're not doing that. It's too early in the morning. For somebody to be coming on my live talking like that early in the morning. It's 7 something in the morning, and you talking like that. Yes, he did. Death couldn't even hold him. Uh-oh. Don't crank me up now. You said that right. Good morning, Amy. Annie. Good morning, Anaya. Jennings. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. When you come in, good morning, Outlaw. When you come in, when you get in, make sure you are following the live host. And if you are following the live host, Make sure you are grabbing up your daily heart meat. And when you have done those things, I'm asking that you hold my nose down and share my live out to at least 10 people. And once you do it one time, you don't have to do it no more. Let's get to 10,000 taps, because once we get to 10,000 taps, we got the floor. We take off. That means we on the FYP. Y'all be wondering why I ask y'all to tap the screen when y'all first come on, because the quicker we get to 10,000 taps, the quicker we will be on the FYP. Good morning, Black. Wait, you saying Black, but is that your name? Like, what's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Y'all, come on. Miss Barbara already on here this morning, and she has her tapper on. So we moving this live right along. Come on, y'all. Good morning, El Salatario, something. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, user. Brian, going on over there. We ain't even doing that, Brian. Going on off my live. And you ain't gifting nobody nothing. Going on off my live. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Going on. We ain't even doing that. I don't know what your little emoji is, but you said Black. Are you referring to my skin color? Good morning, user. And I don't know what that little... It's like a feather or something. Thank you for liking the live. Is it a feather? Okay. Good morning. You said Black because of my skin color? Oh, it's a wing. Yes, I'm a Christian. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, like you said Black because of the color of my skin. What does that mean? And why are you watching me if... Yes, I'm a Black woman. I'm a Black woman. Like, no. The first thing you say to a person is Black. Miss Barbara, could you go and see if that person is real or is that AI? Oh, wait a minute. You got to be a person that share my live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on, y'all. We finna be at 10,000 taps. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. Damien Boss. Good morning, Patty. Good morning. Oh, okay. Okay, Wayne. You shared my live out, so. Tamara, Allison, good morning, Selena. Barry. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Okay, we got 10,000. Good morning to all those that's watching me from the count team at the casino. I don't know if y'all on here this morning, but I'm shouting y'all out. Good morning to all my YouTubers from around the world. Good morning. Good morning to everybody on my TikTok this morning. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. If you in the count room, shout out to you because I know y'all watch me in droves. I know they watch me in the morning, especially on Saturdays in the count team. Good morning. I need 12 different people to give me a rose, and we'll be finished with the gift gallery. We at 10,000, but keep tapping. It does not mean stop tapping. Good morning to everyone that's on the live this morning. When you come in, I do ask, thank you, Wing. I do ask that you hold my nose down, share the live out, get your daily heart meet, and be following me. And listen, let's get into the disclaimers, because you know I always got to get into disclaimers before people get a little bit confused. When you come on my live, I need you to understand something. This is my live, and you join my live at your own risk. Nobody forces you. You don't have to be here. Like, it's all up to you, so join my live at your own risk. another thing. If you are an atheist or you prayed about something and it has not come to pass, and you might be a little angry with God, maybe you don't even believe in God, this might not be the line for you. No, you can't say it for me. This might not be, but thank you. This might not be the live for you. Good morning, V. Let me tell you why. Because on my live, I'm saved in real life. Like, I'm saved in real life. I'm not just saved for social media. I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, tongue talking, hand clapping, fivefold ministry, foot stomping, saved. Like, I'm saved for real. So if I want to talk about God, I might get to praying on this live. I might get to speaking in tongues on this live. I bet whatever I talk about when it comes to God, to that Bible. And if that offends you, like, this might not be the live for you, because I'm going to rub you the wrong way. I'm telling you all this in the beginning before I start my live. When you come on my live, if looking at me offends you, thank you. If looking at me offends you, because I am a woman of color, yes, I got my bonnet on. No, I ain't just rolled out of bed. I got up and actually took off my pajamas, put on some clothes to come on my live. And if my wide nose, my voice, me moving my hand, and for some reason this morning, I got to keep clearing my throat. If all of that offends you, this ain't the life for you. Because I'm going to be a woman of color till they put me 6 feet under. I am not just a black woman doing February. I'm a black woman 365, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. You understand me? If the stuff that I'm about to talk about rubs you the wrong way, get you in your feelings, even if it steps on your toes, I'm going to ask you to lace your shoe up and wear it. I'm going to need you to put your big boy drawers on and your big girl panties on. I'm going to need you to quit always running. I'm going to need you to quit running, good morning, when somebody tells you the truth. Yes, the truth makes you very uncomfortable, and the truth hurts. It stings a little bit. What I want you to start doing, I just want you to say, ouch, if I'm talking about you. You ain't got to let it be known that what I said or said a few minutes before when you got on here that I'm talking about you. You can just say, ouch. I'm going to need you to understand this. I am an educator. I teach ELA 9th grade at high school. I have a lot of my students that come on my lives, not because I ask them to, because they find my profile, and none of my pages are private. I don't like talking to my students. I like talking to adults. I don't like talking to simple-minded people. I like talking to people that's open-minded and understand that, you know what, all of us need a little readjusting. I don't like talking to people that think they know everything and everything is one-sided, or everything is their way, or everything got to be this way. We can agree to disagree. We're not always going to agree on everything, and it's cool with me. We can disagree to agree. We can even go back and forth. But my thing is, I ask that you respect me because I'm going to respect you. If it's something that you don't agree with and you want to like talk about it, we can talk about it. But if it gets too heated, I'm going to just say, you know what, we done with it, and we're going to move past it. What I would not allow nobody to do is take over my life. It's my life. I would not allow you to attack me or attack anybody else on my life. Understand something about me, little old me. There are people on my lives that do not play about me. And they don't even know me from a can of paint, but they don't play by me. So if you think you're going to come on here and attack me or anybody on my live, they going to get you together real quick. By me, it's up and it's stuck, and they have no understanding. Like, seriously, they have no understanding. You will be blessed and blocked in the same voice. Real quick. You're going to exit stage left. You understand me? So if you want to join my live, join it. And another thing, everybody knows it's 2026 and how we rocking and how we rolling when it comes to doing social media. When it comes to social media, everybody has to participate. And when I ask that you tap the screen, share it out, support the live, that's because I'm trying to get pushed out to the FYP. I need a few more of y'all to get these roses. The rose is only a penny, y'all. Come on, quit acting like it's going to break the bank. You see this gift card right here? I want to be done with it. I want to be done with this gift goal. Like, come on. Y'all grab up these these roses, like, so we can be done. Thank you, Nay. Come on. Come on, y'all. I need 7 more people to grab up this rose. I got 19 people in here, and I know all 7 people ain't grabbed up that rose. I I need 7 more people to grab up that rose. 7 more people. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, YouTube. When you come in, I'm asking if you on my YouTube, the thumbs up. Good morning. Somebody says, I don't know you, but have you ever thought you just need someone to talk to? Have you ever thought that you wanted 5 minutes of fame? So that's why you asked that question on my live. If what I'm saying rubs you the wrong way, you don't have to be here. Have you ever thought about that? Welcome in, welcome in. So, with that being said, come on in, come on in. I need 7 more people to grab up a rose. I need 7 more people to grab up the rose. You see this rose? I need 7 more people to send a rose. And I wasn't trying to be rude either. And I said that respectfully. I'm just saying, like, all the things that you can say. You jump on my live and you say, have I ever thought about I need somebody to talk to? Why you couldn't say good morning? Why you couldn't say I'm subscribing to your live? Like, you asked that question and I'm giving you a response back respectfully. And if you want to join the live, join the live. We're not cussing on my live. I don't told y'all about that. So, with that being said, we're going to get to praying. Oh, one thing I don't do is talk about stuff I don't know, ain't never been through, ain't never touched, ain't never walked a day in my life. That part. Good morning. So, I don't never talk about stuff I don't know. Good morning, Monique. I don't never talk about stuff I don't know. Sometimes I hit the nail right on the head. And if I hit the nail right on the head, I'm going to need you to grow up and quit being childish and immature. That's why I like talking to adults. I need 7 more people to grab up their roles. With that being said, we getting ready to pray so we can jump into the topic and talk. Repent about my sins. Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the vessel you chose to speak to your people. Lord, I'm asking that you cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. I plead the blood of Jesus over my house. I plead the blood of Jesus over myself, my husband, my son, anybody attached to me. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. Lord, I cancel any strongholds. I cancel anything sent from the pits of hell to attack your children and to attack me. I cancel any following spirits. I cancel any monitoring spirits. I cancel any jumping spirits. I cancel things from the underworld. Lord, I ask that you seal the portal of the evilness coming from the underworld. Lord, anything that's coming to attack me, that are coming to attack my body, I cancel and uproot it and send it to the pits of hell. The devil is a liar. Lord, I ask that you send quality over quantity people to my life, creating me a clean heart so I don't bleed on your people, creating your people a clean heart so they're open to receive the word that's about to go down. Close the mouths of the enemy and close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, anything not sent by you, anything sent to my address, anything sent to my bloodline, anything sent to my last name that's attached itself and that should not be, anything, any witch, any warlock, anybody trying, any strongholds that trying to come up against me and my family, I cancel it and I send it to the pits of hell. Lord, let the enemy know he can't have this house. Lord, you are the head of this house. Lord, I give the enemy 5 seconds to depart. Loose me and take their dominions with them. This house is signed, sealed, delivered, covered with the blood from the top to the roof, every brick, every wall, every door, every window, Lord. And I cancel and close the mouths of the enemy. Anything that's coming up against me, anybody that has jealousy in their heart, anybody that has, they're angry and they're mad and they're toxic and then they're talking up against me or my family or anybody attached, I cancel and send to the pits of hell. Lord, throw your weight around. Lord, I'm asking that this word not return unto you void. I ask that this word not fall on deaf ears. I ask that this word be sent out to do exactly what is intended to do. Lord, if anybody is angry and mad and think they're going to come on this live, Lord, I ask that you calm them. Because when you send wrath away, like you so sweet to wrath and send it away. In your son, Jesus' name, amen. Good morning. Y'all, I just had to pray because like it's been some things going on, and I know how to pray, and I just felt like, come on now. And I don't. The only thing I can take from what's been going on is me being open on social media, and somebody is mad or angry, and when people are mad, when you on social media, you open yourself up to people that don't believe in what you believe in, and you open yourself up to people that don't understand when you say you saved for real. I'm not saved for shenanigans. I'm not saved so people can say, oh, she's saved. No, I'm saved, and I know things will come up against you. That's why you got to know how to pray. That's why you got to know how to turn something in your house, an altar. It ain't always got to be the building, but you better know how to pray when the enemy comes knocking, because the enemy is not going to say, y'all, I'm finna disrupt your day. You better be prepared when the enemy comes, because you can go to bed on top of the world and then you can wake up with the world on top of you. You have to plead the blood of Jesus over everybody that's attached to you. And you better understand this. You are fighting things that you cannot see. Just because I'm on social media, somebody is mad right now because they see me talking to people, because they see me reaching people, because they see you talking about God and you not perfect and you trying to live right, they will attack you. And this is the craziest thing to me. Can't no witch, no warlock, no devil in hell stop what God has already anointed. But the Bible says, touch not my anointings. So I don't know who I rubbed the wrong way. I don't know who is angry at me. I don't know who is talking against me. I don't know who feels some type of way because they see me on social media and they assume that, oh, she's rich or she got something or they're mad. But I'm going to say this, and I'm saying this respectfully. When you come for me, you better come with everything in your arsenal, because when it comes to me, God don't play about me. So if you on my live and you feeling some type of way about me, please understand God don't play about me. You would rather play in traffic than to play with me. Now, with that being said, let's get into this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, I think I need 6 more people to give me a rose. I need 6 more people to give me a rose. Welcome in, good morning, happy Saturday. I need 6 more people to give me a rose. Let's talk about it. Let me tell y'all something. We talk about streams of income. We talk about passive income. We're talking about being in being financially free. We talk about financial literacy. Hey, Vanessa, I come different times. If you subscribe to me, you should get a notification that I'm live. When I need 6 more people to give me a rose. Miss Barbara, somebody that's one of my Miss Bright Beauty, one of y'all, could y'all put something in the chat? 6 more roses. Listen, when you come on, listen, we're going to talk about different things, but today we're going to talk about something real. Like, make sure you got something to write with, and something to write with, and something to write in. We live in a day and age when we look around. Thank you, Miss Barbara. We look around and we see certain things. We see movers, good morning, or we see shakers. And we see people either standing still and complaining about something, or we see people doing something about what they want in this life. If there is something that you want, or if there is a place that you want to be in, first things first, the first thing you got to do, you must change your mindset. Everybody put mindset. Everybody in the chat put mindset. You got to change your mindset. You got to stop being scared. You got to stop being scared. You got to stop contradicting yourself. You got to stop talking yourself out of something. You got to stop telling yourself you can't do it because you don't know what it's going to look like on the other end. You got to tell yourself, even if you fail at it, you're going to get back up and try it again. If it's in thy will, if this is what God has for you, if it aligns with what God has for you. But you got to change your mindset. The next thing you must do, you got to check the people that you are around. You got to check the people that you are around. You cannot be around a person or people that are stagnant. You shouldn't wake up every day or every month or every 3 months and think about something that you want to do and you have not put it in position or you have not made a plan in order to get there. Second thing, the first thing we wrote down today was mindset. Next thing I want you to write down is plan. What is your plan? What is your strategies to get to the next level? If you are on a job, I'm talking about today. Today is March. Today is March something. Whatever today is, as of today, what is your plan to execute? Like how you executing a plan to get from point A to point B? If you're on, it's March 24th. Thank you, Monique. If as of March 21st, if you're on a job and you do not like it, if you're on a job and it does not pay nothing, if you're on a job and you feel like this does not fit the life that I want to live and it does not benefit me no longer. If you sitting on a job, listen, if you have a job, I am not telling you to walk off that job. What I am telling you, because you never leave one job without having another job. So make sure you're paying attention to what I'm saying. Your plan should not be to just quit it cold turkey. Your plan should be, wait a minute, how am I going to change the narrative? How am I going to change what this looks like moving forward? That part. How is it going to benefit me to change where I'm going? When you think about your life, when you think about the life you want to live, everybody in the chat put life I want to live. I want to live. Put in the chat, life I want to live. The life that you want to live, it has to align for where you are going. It must align to where you are going. It must align to where you are going. We're no longer being complacent in the place that we are at. First thing first. The next thing I want you to put in your what you writing down, organization. Put organization. When I say organization, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. When I say organization, meaning get your plans in order. Y'all do know God do everything decency and in order. God does everything decency and in order. You must change your mindset. You must have a plan. You must organize yourself so that you can get the life that you want to live. And the life that you want to live is not out of reach. It's not out of touch. It's not impossible. It all depends on you. It all depends on you. You should not want to be around. You should not want to be following. We all have people that we follow on social media. We all have people that we listen to on social media. We have music that we listen to on social media. We have friends and family that we deal with, that we chat with on like in a daily. We encounter different people on a daily basis. And those people that you encounter, those people that you work with, those people that you talk to, those people that you listen to, if they're not pouring into you and making you want to be a better person, you need to do a self-check and really, really tune in to the things that you need and the things that you want. You may want that piece of cake, but your health, your sugar, whatever it might tell you, you know what, you can't eat that. You may look at a man and say, oh my goodness, he's so fine. But that he might not align with where you're going. You may come across a woman, oh, she may be shaped like a Coke bottle. Oh my God, she's so beautiful, gorgeous. She might not align with where you're going. She might not, he might not, they might not align to where you're going. Hey, Shay, thank you. If you have children, you got to understand you're not dating just for you. You're also dating for the children that are watching you. Because you don't want to bring anybody around your children, because they might not, first of all, be the right fit for where you are going or where you want to go in life. Think about something. If you are the type of woman and you say that you want a lifestyle of stability, you want a man that is home at night, you want a man that go to church, you want a man that knows how to communicate with you, you want a man that want to put it down in the bedroom, you want a man that's going to spoil you, you got this list. That part. You got this whole list of what you think fits your lifestyle. But you also got to go down that rabbit hole in order to make sure he wants to deal with a woman with children. You want to make sure that he wants you as the woman and he not preying, Preying, on your children. You want to make sure that this man, just because he has a job, he ain't stingy. You want to make sure this man has a plan. You want to make sure this man is going to build you up and not tear you down. You want to make sure this man is coming in to be a grown man and not another one of your children. Now put a pin in that. When you are a man, and if you're single and you actively dating, and if you got children, of course, you looking for this woman that's beautiful. Some of y'all want a woman with a big booty, big thighs, red skinned, high yellow. You don't want it too dark. You want a brown skin. You might want somebody with natural hair. You might want somebody with blonde eyes. Whatever it is that you're looking for, you might want a woman that cooks and cleans. Maybe she don't have to. Maybe you want a woman that got her own money. Maybe you want a woman that you can build up and take care of. Whatever it is that you're looking for in a spouse, in a mate, that's my person. If you a man and you got children, you got to also make sure she is the type of woman that gonna love on your child just like she love her kids. No, she may not have birthed them, but you want to make sure she ain't gonna mistreat your child. She ain't gonna neglect your kids. She ain't gonna be the type of woman that makes sure only her kids get it and your child is left out. Her kids gets it, thank you, and she leave out the other kids. You want to make sure that she's not stagnant. You want to make sure she ain't talking that talk but can't walk that walk. You want to make sure that you got somebody that aligns not just with you but with your children. And I feel like some people get away from that. You got to make sure whoever you bring it into your kids' life, they are compatible with where you are going in life. Not everybody understands that. People want to date for them. No, you got to also date for your children. But what I'm talking about is the life that you want to live. It is livable. You can do it, but you got to stop sitting around a bunch of negative Nancy's, a bunch of naysayers, a bunch of, oh, you can do it. And when you start doing it, they mad, they jealous, they acting in some type of way. You want to stop. You got to stop being around people that you know for a fact, because in this day and age, you got a discerning spirit and you can tell somebody jealous. Somebody don't want something. You don't want to be sitting around a bunch of people that ain't trying to grow and ain't trying to go nowhere, ain't got no plan, ain't changing their mindset, but walking around here and complaining and pointing fingers and doing everything else but making sure everybody in the circle is growing. You ain't finna tell me that trees don't grow if you water them right. Plants don't grow if you water them right. They get sun and you feed them. You can't make me believe that. You can't make me believe that times ain't changing. You can't make me believe that when we was growing up, we had pay phones, we needed quarters. Now these kids nowadays, all they need is some Wi-Fi and they can get on their phone. We are to the point in life where we have electric cars. Okay. I'm finna say this, you block. You got to make sure that the people that you are around, the people that you are adding to your life, we are tired. We are tired of every time we get on social media, the first thing we see is an attack on our lives. And what I mean by that, we don't have enough women that is in support of one another. Nope. We don't have enough. We don't have enough women that builds each other up. We have more women that tear each other down. And it's a flex in this generation to tear another woman down. We don't have enough people telling each other the truth. Excuse me. We so being out of shape, or we so, no, I ain't gonna say that, because if I say that, I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings. Somebody gonna get mad. We're so, wait a minute. Let me, in this season in my life is perfect. So I'm able to say what I want to say and don't think about it because I'm better than everybody. And while you in yo, I got everything together season, you feel like you have the audacity or the right to tear somebody else down. But not understanding and recognizing that what goes around comes around. And I can guarantee you that you won't like it when the shoe is on the other foot. But in your season of I have everything, you tear somebody down. And then you know what people tend to do? They tend to forget that they, in their season of having everything, they tow somebody down. But you got to be mindful and you got to be careful. You got to be mindful, because the same words that you used on somebody tends to always find its way back to your lap. If it's not benefiting me, I don't want to be a part of it. If it's not benefiting me, that part. If it's not benefiting me, I don't want to be a part of it. If it's not uplifting me, I don't want to be a part of it. If you're not showing me how to get bread, make that money, boss up, how to get to the next level in my life, I don't want to be a part of it. If you want to sit and complain about what you don't have all day long, instead of saying, I got to change something up, and not be afraid to change something up. If you can't look at yourself while you can look at everybody else, if you can't look at yourself and say you need to grow, but look at everybody else and say they need to grow, that's a problem. It's a problem. I can feel it in my bones. I don't know when. I don't know how. But I'm going to be financially free. Everybody in the chat, write financially free. I'm going to be financially free. And I'm not going to stop saying it until I'm financially free. I don't even care to be rich. I just want to be financially free. You understand me? I want to be financially free. I want to be financially stable. And I know we live in a world where we have more bills than we have money. We have more bills than we have money. But sometimes you must look at your money and start paying your bills, even if it's one bill, on time. That part. But you sometimes have to do a hard self-check. That part. And know this, I can want everybody on my timeline to be financially stable. I can want that. Good morning, Miss Janice. I can want that all day. But they gotta want it for themselves. They gotta want it for themselves. We gotta stop making it okay for family members to work hard and get their wants, but yet begging for their needs. We gotta stop making it okay to get your wants and beg for your needs. There's too many people begging for their needs. You understand me? We got to stop that. Thank you for the popular votes. We got to stop that. We sit around in a group and we handicap, we cripple, we make it okay for people to do the same thing day in and day out. We wake up every day and make it we allow them to have an excuse. We allow them to have an excuse on why things are the way that they are. Yet, every day, day in, day out, month in, month out, they never do a self-check. That part. They never do a self-check and say, you know what? What is it that I want to do? I'm finna ask everybody this right now. If you can do one thing in your life right now, like if you can do it, like when I say that, meaning what is it that you think that you need in your life right now in order for you to be financially stable? Like, what's the process that you need to take? Like, tell me, do you need to stop spending? Do you need to stop overspending? Do you need to start paying your bills on time? Do you need to fix your credit? Like, what is it that we need? Anointing one, I'm not agreeing with some of the stuff that you're saying. So I don't know if this the lie for you. I'm just saying that, anointed one. I don't know if this the lie for you. But I want to know. Okay, have a good day, anointed one. This ain't the lie for you. Tell me something that has stopped you from getting to where you need. Fixing that credit. Fixing that credit. You need to, but how? What are you doing to work on it? What are you doing to work on it? And you shouldn't be around, when you know your credit ain't where it needs to be, you shouldn't be around nobody that's going to have you spending money that you don't got. Meaning, you got money to spend over here. You got money to spend over here. Take that money and fix your credit. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Janice. You should have money to fix your credit. Like, we wake up, we get up, and sometimes do the same things day in and day out. We wake up and we gravitate to what we think. We gravitate to what we think, what we assume is, you know what, I need this in my life. I need this, I need to allow this to be poured into my life. Ain't nobody coming to save us. Nobody's coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to save me. In order to get what we want, we have to change up some things about ourselves. And change is not easy. Change don't always feel good. Because if you go from being single in a relationship, either way, either you a woman that meets a man that is about his business, meaning he would rather you pay your bills, get out of debt, build your credit up, and not buy material things, not taking trips. He might be the type to tell you don't need to buy that unless he knows it's going to benefit you one day. You might meet a woman that tells you No, we don't need to be buying all that. We don't need to be going over here. We need to actually try to come up with a plan to change something. What I don't like, what I'm starting to, like, it's starting to rub me the wrong way, is when I see people that know for a fact they extra stream of income is somebody that's a hustler. If you're a female and your man is a hustler, it's much easier for you to come up and buy stock, buy houses, buy property versus you and your man working a 9 to 5. And they want to get on and tell one side of the story and make it seem like we as the common people are doing something wrong, but in actuality we don't have no hustling street money. We have working 9 to 5 money, and we're doing what we can to maintain. And in our minds, we looking at the situation like, dang, I want to buy some property. And then you find out on the back end, child, her man is a street hustler. And you like, well, dang. I understand. Not jealous nor mad, happy. But at the same time, you like, well, how can I get an extra $300,000 to buy a house, to sell it and flip it? Like let's be real. Like, it's becoming a pet peeve. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy that you're doing it, but you didn't get it off the muscle. You actually let street money buy a house, because ain't nobody finna tell me you got $300 and some thousand just sitting around. You can go to the bank right now when you trying to make ends meet and it looks good and it sounds good. Ain't nobody just going to no bank and getting no $300,000. Like, if you got street money, be real with me. Like, quit trying to make it seem like you went to sleep with $1 and woke up with $300,000. No, baby, your man is a street hustler and he have hustling money. That's part. Different money, different bracket. But what I'm saying is, we talk about being in different places, but we got to start from the basics. When I say the basics, like right now, if your house is not organized, your life is chaotic. If your house is not organized, your life is chaotic. I know some people say my house is not organized and my life ain't chaotic. Yes, your life is. Because ain't no way you finna make me believe that you can function in chaos. If your house right now, if you are listening to me, you watching me, and in your background, your house is chaotic, I'm going to need you to put your phone somewhere, your iPad, your computer, somewhere, and continue to listen to me. But I'm going to need you to start picking up stuff off the floor. I'm going to need you to go in there and wash them dishes. I'm going to need for you to get them kids' room clean, that living room clean. Like, I'm telling you, you got to get yourself in order to even think the thought to go to another level. Your life is chaotic because your world is chaotic, and it's all discombobulated at this point. Let's say that. It's all discombobulated. It's discombobulated, and you not knowing the importance of organization. Thank you. Organization is important. Then you got to stop pushing back when somebody tells you the truth. Because we all know the truth hurts. No, I am not perfect. Yes, I make mistakes. I don't come off as perfect, but I do know a few things. I do know that I am tired of not being where I should be in life, and I take full responsibility, thank you, for the choices I've made in this life. I take full responsibility for the choices I've made, the good and the bad. Can't nobody that's watching me tell me they ain't made no mistakes. You ain't finna tell me every day you get up and you are perfect, everything is perfect. Y'all, I don't know if some of y'all see the lady online. She on everybody's timeline, where when I tell you, when she get out the bed, Her house is perfect. She have the face mask on. She got a mouth thing on. She get out the bed, the bathroom organized, the kitchen organized. When she come in the house, she got foot things. Like her life is perfect. Nobody finna make me believe that she ain't got no chaos behind that screen. That part. Ain't nobody finna make me believe that her life is so perfect. And she comes off as that, and it's fine. But what I'm saying is we got to get organized on down to what we are listening to, what we are watching. A lot of people know Peach McIntyre, and this is not an attack on Peach McIntyre. A lot of people watch Peach McIntyre, and some people like her, some people don't. Peach McIntyre, I like the way she hustles. And a lot of us might not agree the way she hustles. Thank you. The way she hustles, but she hustles. The more you sit and watch people like that and engage, good or bad, you have to understand you're adding on to her hustle. It comes a point in a time where we got to get ourselves together. We got to pull ourselves up. And we got to be scared to tell ourselves the truth. And y'all know it's the hardest thing to do is to get self in order. The hardest thing to do is deny self from something that self wants. Y'all know self is a mess. That self is a mess. We have to get that flesh under submission. Because when that flesh when self wants something, sometimes we'll go against the grain in order to get what we want when we want it. Sometimes you got to get self under control. Like, I'm serious. Everybody that's writing down something, put self. You got to get self under control. You got to sometimes stop self from talking too much. You got to stop self sometimes for overthinking too much. You got to stop self from overspending too much. You got to stop self from settling sometimes. You got to stop self from thinking that they can't do it. Like self-sabotaging. You sometimes got to get, thank you, hey, Vaughn. Sometimes you got to get self under control. Sometimes self is the reason why you are where you are at. Sometimes self is the reason why you dealing with who you dealing with. Right now, this morning, I can guarantee you, self is the reason why you laid up with somebody that you shouldn't be laid up with. That's why you are in your kitchen about to cook for a man that's not your man, for a woman that's not your woman. You let him bend you up in a pretzel, and right now you have a confused mind and a wet behind, all because self said, let him come through and put it down. Right now, somebody is allowing self to determine if they're going to dictate or deal with their baby daddies. So right now, self is allowing them to continue to deal with their baby daddies, and they on the phone with their homegirl this morning talk about, girl, my baby daddy came through last night, girl, and he put it down. He bit me every which way but loose. Lord, girl, he bit me up like a pretzel. Girl, he stayed till the sun came up. And you as self and you talking to your homegirl, both of y'all are weak because your homegirl listening to you sabotage yourself because your baby daddy ain't never gonna come back. He's never gonna choose you. He's gonna always allow you to be the sneaky link and you the baby mama. Think about it. How did you become the sneaky link of your baby daddy? Thank you. Spiritual cutie, thank you. How did you become the sneaky link? But this is what I'm talking about. You yourself, your flesh has allowed you to continue to lay down with somebody that don't even like you, don't care about you, don't respect you, ain't coming home to you, ain't paying no bills with you, ain't pouring into you, ain't loving on your kids. Self will sabotage you. And this is why it is time for us to get self in check. You should not be laying up with nobody right now if you ain't got no food in your house, if you don't know how you're going to pay your bills. You should not be laying up. I don't care how bad you need to scratch that itch. You should not be dealing with somebody that you are not building with. They're not pouring into you, and they're not trying to make you a better person. I don't care how you feel about what I'm saying, but you should not be allowing nobody to be in your house that don't want nothing, be around you, that all they want to do is take from you and not give you nothing. You should not want to be dealing with nobody that ain't going to tell you the hardcore truth, because the truth shall set you free, and it's something that is need to be said. Y'all come on and tap this screen. Y'all come on and tap this screen. You wake up every day and do the same things that you've been doing day in and day out. You got to get that. You got to get self under control. You got to tell self, don't impulse spend. You got to tell self, get all year, people been waiting on income tax. You should have made a list about everything that you need versus everything that you want. I don't care if you needed a dresser. You got income tax, you should have a dresser. I don't care if you needed a new car. You got income tax, you should have got a new car. I don't care if you needed somewhere to stay. You should have really got somewhere to stay. I don't care what it is. We got to get our priorities in order. I know it's hard when you've been without so long that you want to do the total opposite of with your money. But we got to start somewhere. And that right there, it starts with self. Self got to tell self, you know what? I'm no longer going to be somebody jump off. I'm no longer going to allow no man to deal with me whenever he want to deal with me. I'm no longer going to let no woman come through when she want to come through and it's only beneficial to her. Like, you got to come to a point in time in your life where self got to not be scared to tell self the truth. That part. Because when you love yourself, I'm talking about in love with yourself, you're not letting nobody mistreat you. Listen, I'm 46 years old, and I haven't allowed quite a few people to mistreat me in my life before I got here. I've allowed people to make me feel bad for having children when they didn't. I've allowed people to make me feel like nobody is gonna love me because I got children. I've allowed people to make me feel like I wasn't enough. I allowed people to make me feel like I wasn't good enough. I allowed people to make me feel like because they kids get A's and B's and they can buy their kids material things and I couldn't do those things and my kids was having a hard time. I've allowed people in two-parent households to make me feel less than because I wasn't with my kids' daddies. I've allowed married people to make me feel like because I wasn't married, they're better than me. I've allowed people that had degrees and I didn't make me feel like, oh, because you didn't have this degree or you didn't have that degree. I did enough of that in my life. I'm good. Welcome in. I've allowed enough of that. And I know I ain't the only one. And ain't nobody finna make me believe that I'm the only one that in a life, since you mature, you look back and you tell yourself, I've allowed people to take advantage. I've allowed people to do certain things and say certain things to me. But then, I've allowed, no, those was not, that was me needing to grow up. But what I'm saying, in my life, I've allowed people to do things to me and say things to me and treat me a certain type of way. But when I look at me now, when I look in the mirror now, no ma'am, no sir. That part. My thing is, I know I ain't the only one that have allowed these things. But when you come to grip with yourself and you do a self-check and you tell yourself, I am enough. When you tell yourself, I may not have everything that I want, but I got everything that I need. When you stop depending on validation from other people and you start telling yourself, you know what? It's time for me to self-check. Because sometimes you got to cut people off. And I ain't just talking about friends and foes. I'm talking about family. Because sometimes family could be the worst ones. And y'all know I ain't lying. Family could be the first ones, worst ones. Some family be the ones that can keep you grounded to where they don't want nothing. Excuse me. No, you're not difficult. And if anything that I'm saying pertains to you, just say ouch. All you got to do is say ouch. Sometimes have to do listen, sometimes family and people don't understand family, grandma, grandpa, mama, auntie ain't always right. You always hear people say, this how I was raised, so this how it's got to be. This what my mama said, so this what it's got to be. This what my daddy said, so this got to be right. That's how my grandma said. All my life before I met you, this is what I've been doing. Like, you do know it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to change up. I don't know about y'all mamas, but my mama want all of us to do way better than she ever did. My mama have conversations, me and my mama have conversations, and she talk about regrets. She talk about regretting how she didn't make my father help her take care of us. And then you have some women that has that mentality that they're going to do it on their own. I'm not knocking you. But what book did you read that said you and another person, you and your man, that part, you and your partner have a child, but it's only your responsibility? What book or where did we see in society where it says that change is not okay? You ever heard you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Oh, yes, you can. You might, good morning, you might not be able to teach everything, but if you still living, walking, breathing, thinking, moving your limbs, you're still able to be taught something different because the world is forever changing. Mocha 2240, I don't know that part. I don't know what your question is. It says, what is the woman don't want it? I don't know if that's what you meant to say, or could you reword that? But you got to understand change is inevitable. Like, you can't hide from change. You can't run from change. You can't say, I'm not going to change because I've been doing this all my life. I don't want to continue to do something all my life because I feel like we can change and it can get better. I feel like it can get better. Change is very uncomfortable. Everybody in the chat put uncomfortable. Everybody in the chat put uncomfortable. Change is very uncomfortable. Hey, one day at a time. Change, put uncomfortable. Change is very uncomfortable because you don't know if you're going to win. You don't know if you're going to lose. You don't know if it's the right decision. You don't know if it's the right choice. But listen to me. In order to get something that you've never had, you must do something you've never done before. In order to get something you've never had, you must do something you've never done. And sometimes that looks like it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It got something to do with you. It got something to do with you. You must look at yourself, thank you, one day at a time, and tell yourself, I won't change. I don't want to be like this forever. And let me tell you something. As long as we live and breathe and walk on this earth, we're going to go through ups, downs, goods, bads. We're going to go through emotions. Everybody put emotions in the chat. Emotions. And like they say, emotions will make you cry sometimes. We're going to go through emotions. And when I say that, when I say change, we have a lot of people, especially women, that will go through bad breakups. I'm talking about horrible breakups, horrible. And they will never date. I'm talking to women that ain't dated in 12, 15, 13, ain't been with a man in 18 years. All because of something that happened 18 years ago, 10 years ago, because of a broken heart, and not understand emotions is something that we're going to always battle. Because it broke your heart, thank you, Mary Miller. Because it broke your heart, because it broke you down, you know what? A bad breakup would change who you are. Sometimes it'll make you bitter and angry, and sometimes it'll make you stronger and wiser. A bad breakup will either make you bitter and angry, or it will make you stronger and wiser. You are the controller of that, of how you move forward with the way you've been treated. You teach people how to treat you. You teach people how to treat you. And if what they are doing to you is not benefiting you, making you grow, making you become a better person, making you want to change the way you think and the way you talk, the way you act, the way you react. I talk to people that tell me anxiety. Everybody put anxiety in the chat. Put anxiety. A lot of people talk to me about having anxiety attacks. I have learned, because I have anxiety. Like when I get in small spaces, like my anxiety go through the roof. But I have found a way to control my anxiety. Not 100%, but I've learned that anxiety is a bunch of emotions. Like anxiety is a bunch of emotions out of whack. Like it has you thinking this over here and over here and over here. Like anxiety. But what I've learned to do is when I'm about to have an anxiety attack, I breathe. I breathe. And you know what I go to saying? Jesus. 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 Until all my emotions get back in line. Anxiety has your emotions like this. I go to breathe it and I go to saying Jesus, 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 Jesus. And all my emotions get back in line. But so many people run from emotions, or they shut down a certain emotion because they feel like I'm not going to open this emotion because I don't want to be treated like this, or because of something that they saw. I got a homegirl that doesn't date because she's around a bunch of people, guys that cheat. Her own brother cheats. Her homegirls, her cousins, her nieces, like they're in relationships where she see these men cheat, lie to them, mistreat them, abuse them, like take from them. She sees all this and it scares her. To me, she needs to get from around people like that and get in a room full of positive relationships. Because as long as she's watching these things and she sees these things in her mind, she feels like, hey, Press. She feels like that is how relationships will be. You are the person that controls things that happens in your life. And no, we can't get away from bad. Somebody just said they wish pregnancy on me. We can't, out of all the things that they can wish on me, okay, we are the ones that control certain things that goes on in our circle. I don't understand why people think that getting up every day listening to rap music that talks about struggle, that talks about pew-pewing, that talks about getting money, that talks about dropping a ski. Like, you get up every day and listen to this type of music, That is what your emotions or what is going to be triggered. If you get up in the morning, like I'm so serious. If you get up in the morning and pray, you know what you're doing? You are aligning your life. You are aligning. Thank you. Let's be clear. Thank you. That part. You have to detox. Monique, put detox your subconscious in the chat. That right there is my word. Detox. And pin it up, girl. Detox your subconscious. Detox your subconscious. Thank you for my balloons, girl. Detox your subconscious. Sometimes you got to reprogram that thing. Let me tell you why you got to detox it. Because all these years, people that look like me, we was raised in a house. What goes on in this house stays in this house. It's time to pull that rug up. And people that look like me, we don't feel like we have to go to counseling. If you was in a bad breakup, baby, you need counseling. A lot of women, no matter what race you are, thank you, Mary Lily. No matter what race you are, a lot of women that go through bad breakups, especially the breakups up from their baby daddies, they become bitter and angry and mad. Your children can't see the healthy version of you because you've never went and talked to nobody and opened up about the things that you've lacked in a relationship. How you feel mad, how you feel bitter, how you feel angry. We got too many women that want to crash out, want to step out of character. I be looking at, I don't know if y'all know that show, Fatal Attraction, For My Man, Fatal Attraction, whatever. It's a show on TV1. I love that show. And a lot of the women or the men, they crash out because they say because of love, like love make you do something. No. Yes, that's my show, Monique, Fatal Attraction, girl. They say love make you do some things. But it ain't love. It's the fact of people losing control. People lose control. And you know why a lot of things, people lose so much control? Because people that look like me, we've never been taught how to manage our emotions. If you write stuff down, write that down. Let's manage emotions. Manage your emotions. When you don't know how to manage your emotions, it has you in a place where they'll say chemical imbalance. It has you in a place to where you want to literally crash out about somebody you thought you were so in love with. You feel like I can't live without them. I can't breathe without them. I can't function without them. I can't go on without them. Or go to feeling like if I can't have them, nobody else can. If I can't have you, nobody else can. Like, there's too many men in the world, women in the world, for any one person to crash out to a point where they want to take you away from your life because I rinsed that.
I rinsed it.
Oh, okay. The back. Y'all see how y'all family over here have washing the dishes? I had to stop real quick. Honey, why are you on my live? Like, y'all coming out of woodwork with the stupidity this morning. Get off my live. Like, going on now. But, thank you. But listen, in order to control, or stay in control, people that look like me, we must understand, we must talk about some things that we feel like, you know what? I don't want nobody to know. You don't want nobody to know that your heart was broken. You don't want nobody to know that you was weak for that man or that woman. You don't want nobody to, you embarrassed that you allow a man to mistreat you. You allow a man to use you. You allow the man to lie to you. You allow the man to raise his voice. Or you, like, all the things that we be embarrassed about, somebody else has already lived it went through it, came out on the other side. You understand me? And the Bible say we overcome by the stories that we tell. Quit thinking that you are the only woman or the only man that made mistakes, been weak for, been a fool for. Don't allow your emotions to get the best of you. Don't allow your emotions to not be addressed. Quit holding everything in. And that's what I'm talking about. A lot of us ain't never went to counseling. Oh, I know I can't trust nobody. I don't tell nobody nothing that goes on in my house. I see a few people saying, when you married, thank you, Didi. And when you married, you don't talk to nobody, you don't tell nobody. Oh, I never get on line and tell nobody about what my husband did. I get divorced by myself, and all that is fine. Do what you want to do, but I can guarantee you, you're over there raging, you over there mad. Thank you, Didi. You mad because you holding everything in because you don't want nobody to know. Okay, now you getting off my live. Now you getting off my live. I don't care about that. You raging, you mad, and this right here is why you need to detox your subconscious. Because when you have been through so much in life, if you grew up and your mama cussed you out, if you grew up and your daddy cussed you out, if you grew up and your grandma cussed you out, to you, being cussed out is the norm. Yeah. Being cussed out is the norm. If you in your adult life and you in a relationship with somebody, like, this is serious. If you are in your adult life, come on, y'all, give me the 40 tabs. It's crazy. If you in your adult life right now, and you are being cussed out, think about when the first time you was cussed out. Think about the first time you was cussed out. It ain't just start right now. That's learned behavior. Growing up, you heard somebody cussing. Growing up, you heard somebody cussing. And it was the norm then. But that is not normal. Because when you grow up and you see a lot of things, you see. What you see, sometimes you reinteract. Like you say, you know what? My mom did it like this. And I'm going to continue to do it like my mama. But I'm going to shake it up a little bit. If you've never been in a situation where you dealt with a man that respected you, loved you, had your back, if you ain't never seen it, the norm to you is a man not having your back, and you as the woman, you're the sole provider, like you do everything for the relationship. If you saw your mama do that, if you as a man saw your daddy walk away, you saw your daddy walk away. You saw your daddy be the type of man that gives money to everything. If you saw your daddy go and have another family, like a 9 out of 10, this is what happens. That's why it's a trickle effect. That's why we have so many men. It's so easy for them to walk away because they seen their daddy did it. They seen their daddy walk away. They ain't never see their daddy. But if you was raised up in a house where your daddy, your granddaddy, your uncle, like they stood on business, you have men that know how to be providers. They know how to be protectors. But they don't do nothing else in a relationship. Because in their mind, all they think they're supposed to do is provide for you. All that other stuff, they don't feel like that's important because they've never seen the emotional side. They ain't never seen no man buy a woman flowers. They ain't never seen no man be in tune with his emotions. When you a woman and you've always been super strong and like you feel like I gotta be strong all the time, be in control all the time, you're gonna come off as that woman because that's what is in you. Because what's in a man shall come out of man. If you as a parent was there for your kids, I'm talking about there for your kids understand that. But if you was a parent, okay, I worked all my life and I was always gone because I felt like I needed to be the provider. I needed to go and work to provide. Your kids gonna grow up and feel like I seen my mom, I seen my dad do this, so I feel like this is what I gotta do in order to maintain life because this is all they know. We watch stories like The Cosby Show, Family Matters. We watch uh the one with Florida, Good Times. We watched families. And if this relates to you, just say ouch. We watch families like that on TV. And growing up, you looked at that like the two-parent households with lawyers and doctors, and people had good jobs, and the women worked outside the homes, and daddies was police officers. We looked at it. Now, Good Times was a different type of situation. Good Times was a struggle. Like, we watched Good Times and we seen them growing up in the projects, having a hard time, getting laid off, finding work. Like, thank you. We seen that in Good Times. But as television got better and better, we started seeing families like the Jeffersons. We started seeing people like the Jeffersons start from the bottom and start living in high rises because he was able to start a cleaning business. We saw this as inspiration, but we've gotten so far away from it because all we see is, or all we hear, Family Matters, all we hear is the man supposed to be the 100% provider. We see the man being the provider, but he lacks everything else. He don't respect you. He don't love on you. He don't touch you. He feels like all I got to do is be a provider if I'm here. Like, we've gotten so far away of what a relationship should look like because of what we've seen. Growing up in my household, my mama was a single mom. But in my household, my mama hugged us and said, I love you. I've met men that when we talk, I can say I love you not because I'm in love with you. We see each other often. When they leaving, we hug each other. We greet each other and hug you. That's how we do in my family. And we say I love you. We ask. I've met men and we talk on the phone and I'm asking them how their day was. They don't respond back in the beginning. My day was my day. You gone? Yeah. Be safe, babe. They are so used to it just being a normal day and not really having nobody to ask them how your day was and meant it. I see the question all the time, can a stepdad love your kids like he loves his kids? I see questions like, can a stepmom love kids like she loves her kids? I feel that it's possible because I love my stepkids like they're mine, even though I didn't birth them. There are men that love their stepkids like their own, but then there are men that cannot distinguish. Those are not my kids. It's about my kids. I can't love another man's kids. There are women that it's all about her kids. She can't love another woman's kids. Like, when you see certain things growing up, or the lack thereof, if you've never seen healthy communication growing up in your household, healthy communication is not the norm for you. If you got in an argument and y'all not cussing each other out, it doesn't feel normal because you're so used to my mama and daddy, or mama and stepdaddy, or dad and stepmom, or grandma and granddad. You used to them cussing. If you don't know what it's like, or if you've never seen it happen, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to keep saying this. It's time for people that look like me, for kids to see two-parent household. I don't care if it's you and your baby daddy, if it's you and your step. It's time for our kids to see two people loving each other, respecting each other. And I'm so done, or I'm over the point where the idea is to be with your baby daddy and baby mama. But if it don't work out, it doesn't mean that you or your baby daddy, baby mama is y'all bad people. Sometimes it don't mean that y'all should be together. And if you don't end up with your baby daddy, like I have to tell people all the time, I didn't end up with now one of my kids' daddy. I got 4 children. I didn't end up with neither one of my kids' dad. That was the ideal and that was the hope, but it didn't happen. But life still went on. I'm married to somebody that I don't got kids with. That part. Pin that up, Monique. I'm married to somebody I don't have kids with. I'm not taking nothing from people that are in relationships like that. But don't be walking around here like you better than somebody, or like life will not go on if you don't end up with your kid's dad, if you don't end up with your baby mama. Life does not stop, or it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. And people feel like, oh, I don't think nobody else can love my child like his dad. You right about that. But there is is a man that love will come at least close enough and you be happy versus being in an unhappy situation because you want to put on for what society says is the right thing. Too many people around here doing things to save face. Oh, it looks good. On the outside, it seems like me, it's a perfect relationship. Just because you in a two-parent household, you got your child got their daddy last name, it don't mean it's different. My kids got their daddy last names, but we didn't end up in the same house. We didn't end up in the same house. And I'm not knocking nobody that do, but I get tired of people trying to save face and step back. What happened?
You see my headphone?
No. I'm tired of people being in situations or looking down on situations and they assume that this is the better situation. It sounds good, but I'm going to tell you something. Every emotion that you go through, the good, the bad, your child can feel, your kids can feel. Quit thinking that you hiding from your kids. Y'all be so busy around here trying to save face that you be beating yourself down. You be stopping your happiness because it looks good. And if that's you, just say ouch. We must detox our subconscious. We got to get rid of all the things that we thought we knew. We thought that it was a flex to get a foreign whip and park it in front of low-income apartments, live in Section 8 or get in a house. And we thought that was a flex. We did. We as people. We thought that getting our wants versus our needs was a flex. We thought staying in a broken relationship just to save face was a flex. We think buying our kids everything versus teaching them something. Like a lot of parents love to say, oh, I do this because of what I didn't have. But think about what you didn't have when you giving your kids everything. We need to teach our kids, we need to teach our kids money management. Like that should be one-on-one in the houses right now in this day and age. We got to stop giving our kids so much and teach them something because when they leave our house, we got too many kids. You found them? Mm-hmm. What do you think you did with them?
I left them in the trunk.
Uh-oh.
What my suitcase at?
Your suitcase, I cleaned everything out your suitcase.
I had them wrapped around.
No, your bag in the room. I don't got no big headphones.
Oh, I think headphones.
No. Yeah. You had them wrapped around what? Yo, hold on.
I had them wrapped around the handle.
No, when I got that bag, only thing was around there was that. Yeah, your Adidas bag.
What is that?
In your room. It ain't nothing in there. I got everything out of there. Yeah, I ain't seen no headphones because I would have put them somewhere and I would have been mad. But listen, we got to get back. Thank you. We got to get back. We have to get back to the point where we teaching our kids the importance of saving and not spending everything. We got to teach our kids that it is not a flex when you in 9th grade, but you reading on the 3rd grade reading level. We got to, I'm serious. People think it's a flex that your children come to school, and I see this all the time. They got on Gucci slides. They got Gucci spray ground backpacks. They got the $300-$400 headphones. They got iPhone 17s, and your child can't read. I'm an English teacher. I know. It is not a flex that your child walk around school with Gucci and Coach and all that on and can't read, can't add, can't do nothing. You understand me? But then as a parent, this is the defense. Hey, AK, I ain't seen you in a while. This is the defense. Y'all, why am I not at least 60,000 taps? Like, I don't like it. Like, I seriously don't like it. I'm gonna have to start pushing for 20,000 taps from now on. Like, I should have more taps than this, y'all. Come on, guys. I've seen children, and then these kids be so rebellious and so disrespectful. Then we got parents that do this right here. It's my money. I can do what I want to do. Don't tell nobody how to spend their money. Like, it's an ongoing thing. Come on, y'all. It's an ongoing thing. Like, we got to stop that. Nobody ain't trying to tell you how to spend your money, but they trying to tell you how to spend your money, but not trying to harm you or not you having what you need. We just got to get to the point where we know, like, wait a minute, we better start saving some, because we all know times are changing and it's getting harder and harder and harder to live. It's getting hard to live. Gas prices, I don't care where you at. Gas prices are soaring. I don't care if you in California. I don't care if you in Florida. I don't care if you in Texas. I don't care if you in Washington, D.C. Good morning. I don't care where you at. Gas prices are soaring. It's costing way more to go on a trip. You understand me? It's costing way more to go on a trip. We going on a trip, but we can't afford to do nothing else. I mean, we can't even afford to go on a trip nowadays because gas prices are high. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we got to get to the point where we understand that, thank you, that we got to do better than what we've been doing and quit being so defensive. That part. We got to quit being so defensive. Like, I get on social media. No, I can't. I don't know how to tell nobody how to get followers, go viral, like how to get on YouTube and get paid. I still don't even know how to get on YouTube and get paid. I don't think I'm doing something right. I don't know how to do YouTube and get paid. I don't know how to get people to get on my TikTok and tap my screen. I can guarantee you, I have over 1,000 people that don't came in my live this morning. And there's no reason why I should not have at least 100,000 taps. This is why I say what I say when I say if me being a black woman offends you. People love to say, why do you say that? Somebody just called me the N-word. Somebody just called me the N-word. As if it's going to stop anything. But I want y'all to know. I want y'all to know this is what goes on. This is why I say what I say. Y'all, at least y'all see what I'm talking about. Y'all on YouTube can't see it just yet, but I have people that does this all the time. But listen, I have to go to a funeral today, and I'm enjoying my life. And I was just thinking that it always be when my life is good. I have to go to a funeral today. One of the elders in my church passed away, and I got to get ready to go to a funeral. So I got to get off my live, but I thank everybody that tapped the screen, that shared it out, that supported my live, that sent a gift, that didn't, that tapped the screen. We got to do better than this on my live, y'all. We got to do better than this. Now, YouTube showed out. YouTube been liking the live and doing what they supposed to do over here. Not everybody, but I don't understand what am I not saying to get people to tap, 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 tap. And this ain't even sending a gift. This tap the screen. But listen, thank you to everybody that tapped the screen, that shared it out, that supported the live, that engaged, that show up every time when they see a girl on live. If you have not followed me, please follow me. And the other day, I seen so many people following me. And I followed them back on Facebook and then on the ground. Yes, I follow. Thank you. I followed them. And I'm like, oh my God, how people following me? Like a few people follow me. I love you too. A lot of people followed me the other day. So if you have not followed me on my other platforms, make sure you go follow your girl and let me know it's you. Because some people I'll be like suspect, like, who is this? But then I'm like, I know it's got to be somebody that's following me. If you haven't found me on YouTube, it's at Pretty Brown. Thank you. At Pretty Brown 43. Listen, let's get ready to pray because the girl got to get ready for church. Got to get ready for a funeral. Funerals are so sad. I don't like. But listen, repent of all my sins. Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. Close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits, anything not sent by you. Open every door that needs to be open and close every door that needs to be closed. If anybody's sick on my life, I'm asking you to heal them from the inside out. Because you said by your stripes we are healed. If anybody's weak on my life, Lord, I'm asking that you whisper in their ear and let them know when they are weak, you are strong. Lord, protect their goings and their comings. I put the blood of Jesus over their life, over the highways. Anybody they encounter, anything not sent by you, we cancel it and send it to the pits of hell. Lord, let this word be sent out to do what it's supposed to do and not come return unto you void. Don't let this message fall on deaf ears. Let it do what it's supposed to do. And not wondering what you're going to do, but thank you in advance for what you're about to do. In Jesus' name, amen. I want you to know that I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Until the next time, be easy, be good.